like they try to predict the LaMelo Ball trade of this offseason. They talked about LaMelo Ball. Does he have expectation? When have the Hornets had expectation to trade anybody, bro? They've been asked forever, bro. And how you can trade LaMelo like this offseason? Like what good is it to trade LaMelo Ball for them, bro? Like what are they gonna get in return is what I'm asking. Like what team's gonna give a lot for him?
Well, they need a big for sure.
I think LaMelo will still garner some level of trade value because he's not just with him. You got to think of the whole package. One, he has a huge fan base. Two, he's very similar to Trae Young. Like as far as he hasn't won as much, but as far as like the branding and the brand, he is without question like one of those guys. He has a huge shoot contract. He has a huge following off the court. He sells tickets. People show up to see him play still too. So that those are all factors to somebody to some All right. Can I get a mic check? If you're listening, can you hear me? All right. Welcome into the video stream where we will be breaking down the full NBA slate for Tuesday, December 23rd is the holiday season. Welcome. All right. Prophet, you here? Sage, you here?
What's good?
Booker Chew, you here?
I forgot to.
What's good? Good morning.
What up, Prophet?
I moved to. I mean, it's very, very, very small sample, and I basically just hit moving lines. But San Diego under 159.5 last night. College basketball. I am 9-0 on the season.
Love it.
I only bet totals though. I don't bet sides in college.
Yeah, we were just talking yesterday. We're gonna get a lot more into college as the season progresses. It should be an amazing
time.
Do y'all
bet spreads?
I bet spreads.
Okay.
I lost one last night on a home dog though, which was
I've never been good at betting college spreads, dog. Never.
Yeah, I take home dogs first half. That's where I specialize.
Okay, you got a little system for it.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I do a specific thing, especially during conference play. Road dogs, you already know how these kids are. They show up, they're 18, 19 years old. They don't have the energy to start the game, and then they figure it out like 10, 11 minutes in, and then the second half they play well. You know,
no, the dogs make sense because in conference play, I love first half and full game unders.
Yes, sir.
But especially those first halves, because full games in college, you'll see them dudes foul. It depends on the coach, but they'll be fouling, minute 10 left. So yeah, it's a little different.
Profit, is that for tonight? Alex Jones just said.
No, that was last night, brother.
Last night. Okay. New day, new many. Oh, top shelf. So this is what it is, especially in conference play. Road underdogs. Here's why I say that. In college, you'll get crazy spreads for teams that are bad against good teams just because the good team's going on the road. You see it all the time where it's like, this team should be favored by 7-8 points. Instead, it's like a 5-point spread, 6-point spread. Should be 7+ along those lines. You'll see I'll be betting them obviously during the season, but that's not why people are here. We're here for the NBA. First game on today's slate that we're going to get into is the Washington Wizards taking on the Charlotte Hornets. You got the Charlotte Hornets laying 5.5 on the road off a loss on a back-to-back facing a Washington Wizards team that is just awful. An over-under of 232.5. And not too much good to say about either of these teams. There have been some bright spots. There have been some low spots as well. Do you guys feel as though we need like a final I'm sorry, I said home dog. Home dog. That's what I meant. A home dog. Top shelf. I'm over here tripping. In this game, do we all think we need to look at the injury report or get like an extended look at the injury report? Because wouldn't you believe that Charlotte would probably sit like 3 or 4 guys tonight?
I don't think that's specific to this game. I think every single game today you should approach with caution. Holidays are coming up. A lot of these teams have more competitive Christmas Day games. Yeah, I think you need to do that with every single game today, and I know I will be.
All right, yeah, because it's again, we can look through the information, and Joel Embiid could be listed as probable, and they won't play him. We saw that on Saturday, so there you have it. As far as looks in the game, this guy right here, it's going to be amazing watching a rookie of the year race between 2 players from Duke. It's going to be 2 Duke teammates that one of the 2 is going to win the rookie of the year. So, Con Knipple, He's been about as consistent as you get across the board as a rookie. Last time you saw Washington, he had 5 threes. His numbers at 3.5. He also became the fastest to 100 threes in NBA history last night. At minus 136, I mean, you kind of have to bet it. You know what I mean? It's one of those auto bets. I think the juice is obviously kind of crazy, but I mean, the books have nothing they can do. He's cashed his ladder here in 4 of his last 5 games. So, Con, and then if LaMelo plays, I'm going to probably be rolling with his points and his assist.
Can you check his minutes last night? If you just hover right over that game.
Oh, yeah. He played 24 minutes, scored 23 points. Because the game got out of hand. The game started to get out of hand in the fourth quarter, and they benched all the starters. They just put the bench in at the end.
Can I say something about that? Because I don't know if you guys remember yesterday, but I said that because it was LaMelo's 250th game. So I took the PA that hit his double-double. I needed 1 more assist, and the coach takes him out with like 6 minutes left. And I'm like, damn, I really could have used that 1 more assist, but, he moved.
Prop, would you like anything of this one?
Knepel, I cashed on him last night, even after I had semi-banned him. I just wasn't impressed with what he had done alongside LaMelo, but then no Sexton. Is Sexton on the report?
It's not submitted yet because you're on the back-to-back.
Oh, yeah, they get a little extra time. Man, I agree with you, dog. I'd be afraid to really bet anything in this till I had the injury report.
Yeah, Con's the only thing that you can trust. Keith, what's up, my guy?
Yo, what's going on?
Welcome in, my brother. For those of y'all that have never seen Keith, welcome Keith in, man. That's the little bro right here, man. For real.
What's up, Keith?
Bro, you know what? I'll take it. I think I'm in a lot of people here.
Yeah, you're you know what I'm saying? To me, you're a youngin.
Hey, thank you for Black last night, Keith.
Oh, bro, yo, y'all just have to see y'all just have to see how I'm pulling my data, bro. It's actually insane. The real sports capper right here. That's how I'm calling myself. But yeah, let's have a day. I totally agree with the last statement. Whoever just said that, I'm good off this game.
Me.
All right, good on this one. Yeah, nothing really crazy. Obviously.
Wait, actually, I lied. I gotta go right back to Bridges.
Right back to Bridge. Oh, after sticking it up, shooting the 3.
Yeah. Nah. I just think. I don't think LaMelo plays. I think the books anticipate it. If he does, it'd be a first. But I still think they should be able to get what they want against this Washington team. But again, I'd still wait till the injury news shakes up. I think not hitting the 18.5 yesterday, but then still covering and then still seeing a line increase just shows that he might not play. So if Melo gets ruled in, might be my favorite. If he's out, then I'm cool with the 20.
All right. If you're in here, we're close to 100 people that are currently viewing on YouTube. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button on the thing. I'm not really going to hold you guys to that. Just don't be a sucker and not like the video. CW said appreciate the advice, Prophet, as far as waiting for the injury report, which not mad at that. Obviously, that's the smartest way to go about it. I agree with Bridges on the run back. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with going right back to the well, right? That's important and major. Got to trust the read and the matchup. And also, I think Miles Bridges is probably the most bulletproof player as far as seeing minutes, right? He's going to play regardless. If he's never on the injury report, unless he's really, really hurt, and he does play back-to-backs and all that. So not mad at that.
You want to talk about Stephen McCollum, though?
Oh, what do you want to see? Gotcha.
It's just based on how I've been reading. For those that don't know, I've been using Real App just to read charts, and it's actually kind of insane. Some of the things I've been able to conclude from just reading that and then looking at the same data you guys are looking at.
I think my bad. Go ahead.
I think the spread is first of all, anytime I like look at a game, I have to start with the spread, and I think within 6.5 is 2 possessions. So anytime the spread is within 2 possessions, it's a winnable game for either team. And this is when in the last few years, CJ has not been on a winning team, but you go the last 30 games and he's within a 2 possession game on the road. He's averaging 20 a game and making 4 threes, which is kind of wild. So I'm just not going to ignore that. I think the 2.5 at like minus 125. I think that's a good piece to start with.
CJ?
Yeah, and I'm probably going to get there. I think he has an outlier game. Just I'll send you a screenshot, but
for sure. I mean, you see, obviously, this is just him head to head. He's hit 4, obviously missed it one time, and then 2 other times has cleared the 2.5. Minus 128. That's not a bad line. And you're getting you're getting minus 113 on Pinnacle, 115 on BetMGM. So you get an even better number on a couple of the books if you line shop it, obviously, which is most important when you're taking these bets is to make sure you line shop. Don't think that FanDuel is the end all be all when it comes to the odds that you guys are looking at. Someone said it's Bub tonight. Let's see. Bub Carrington. Carlton. I love how they use his government name. Have not bet him as of recently, but his line's at 9.5, which he's cleared in 6 straight, 7 of his last 8. As far as quick head-to-head, has not been particularly good against Charlotte, has not scored 10 points in 3 of the 4 matchups that he's seen them. Although, let's see if against Charlotte, he has had success as far as distributing the ball. Nothing from a rebounding standpoint and nothing really other else. It's just the only thing that he's actually cleared as far as the numbers and bets that he has listed for tonight would be his assist. Chris Middleton's assist if he does play. All right, not mad at that. I guess if you've bet it and it's won you money, I always encourage that to continue to do that. I have not bet that, but not a bad take. On to the next game. I feel like we spent a little extra time on here. Next game is going to be Brooklyn versus Philadelphia. For me, y'all already know I've lined up with my clown face on, with my money in hand to wager on Joel Embiid. Listen, I'm sorry. I put the clown mask on. We're here. We're right back to it. We're betting on Joel Embiid tonight. Joel Embiid over 22.5 points against Brooklyn's front line. If he doesn't play, you get your money back. That's all I can really say at this point when I advise people to bet on Joel Embiid. All right? If he don't play, he'll get his money back. Not mad at the Claxton double-double. Not mad at Drummond's rebounds, whether or not Embiid plays or not. Be honest with you. With or without him, with Embiid. I mean, right, last 3 times that Joel's played, he's had 9+ rebounds and a double-double in 2 of the games. So if I'm getting the 7.5 simply because Joel Embiid is starting, I know Joel's going to be on a minutes limit. I know he's not going to be out here playing 35+ minutes. He's going to play maybe 30 max, and they'll have him out the game. Also, there's 0 answer for him as far as the front line goes. When you see Joel Embiid's number at 22.5, I think he can get 10+ points at the foul line alone, especially even in limited minutes, because they quite literally have nothing for him in the paint. Also, these are the looks that we had from the first game. Shout out to Prince Q. Appreciate you always tapped in, bro, and always attentive to the bets. And that also helps you win money, which is great. Keith, then Profit. Any thoughts on the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Brooklyn Nets?
Yeah, I actually just gonna piggyback on what you just said. First thing I texted Prop this morning was LaMelo Ball is playing today. Won't be surprised if he does suit up. And then the next guy I looked at was Joel Embiid. Now I totally agree with you. It's a coin toss. But then as soon as I hesitate, which I kept telling myself to stop doing, BJ Armstrong gets downgraded, and now 20 Bridges and 20 Embiid goes from probably a high plus 280 to like down to plus 153. Sorry, this lawn service is going by my house. I'm gonna mute my mic. Hold on. My bad. I had a lawn service going by my house, but I like Joel Embiid in this one. I think I think he should be good to go in this. I can't tell you the last time the Sixers have been 9.5 favorites, so it kind of feels like a Joel Embiid first quarter points spot. But yeah,
I like
I think he
that
has a
too.
good game.
I actually like that too. The first quarter points. I love that.
You know what's crazy? I was thinking about this yesterday, not to get too off topic, but I think it was Anomaly, that guy that's just a traveler on Twitter. I remember that crazy long shot he had with Brown, and I bring this up to say why I like Embiid today. He had that crazy long shot with Pascal and Brown, and it lost because Carlisle pulled the starters in a winnable game. Or like with like 7 minutes left, whatever. But last night I watched both those guys go crazy in the first quarter, and Vandal actually has that market. You could ladder them. So if you can get Joel Embiid to score like 6 points in the first quarter for plus, I'm not gonna lie, that seems pretty free. It's Nick Claxton. That's like a 50-pound difference right there. Like, there's no answer for him tonight.
Absolutely agree. Chalk or Prophet, you got anything for this Sixers Nets game?
Nothing official. I was looking at VJ Edge come over his points, but he's downgraded. Also, kind of looking at Michael Porter Jr. over his points. He went under in the last head-to-head, but he had 23 field goal attempts, and he only played 31 minutes because Philly smoked him. So I really like his volume. He's been chucking all season. I don't know if I'm going to bet it officially, but that's the only thing. Those are the only two that I really looked at this morning that caught my eye.
For sure.
I got something in this game.
What do you like, Chu?
I like Michael Porter's RA.
Okay. Let me pull it up on screen so people can get some level of understanding. All right. Well, the last time he saw them, he had 19, and this is obviously in his new role. I try to keep that in mind, right? Because he definitely has a completely different role now that he is with Brooklyn. You know, I mean, he can really just put the shots up, like Prophet said. He can chuck them, but his rebounds and assists, not mad at it from a matchup standpoint. 19 last time he saw them, and yeah, I like it. You're getting that at over 10.5 right now, minus 136. Let's see if there's a better line out there. You're getting on DraftKings at minus 122. You're getting it on MGM at even. Well, you're getting 11.5 at even. You like it at 11.5 as well, Chu? Or just
I like it at 11.5 as well too.
All right, yeah, because you're getting a much better line on 11.5. You're getting even money on MGM, and you're getting a minus 110. I'm sorry, plus 110 on Bet Online. If you guys have that, that's odd. The odds going from plus 110 on Bet Online to minus 136. That's a 26 or I'm sorry, 36 cent. That's crazy. That's a pretty insane line discrepancy.
If y'all want to hear me nerd out for a second, that's called a negative theoretical hold in the market. You could bet both sides of that right now and just guarantee yourself profit.
See, I didn't know the exact technical term, but thank you. Yeah, that, like I said, that's why we look at shit like that. Like that's a wild difference in price.
That being said, I do think that over 10.5 is a good play. I might go run it myself. So shout outs to Chu.
Facts.
No doubt.
Chalk Exchange. What you liking, brother?
I'm going to rock with Maxey assists if Embiid does in fact play. I also like Paul George PRA, but I'm not there yet. I'm looking at it right now. Seems to be more involved. Seems to be finding his stroke from three a little bit. And with Maxey and Embiid playing, I think he might be a little bit more freed up against that food that is the Brooklyn defense. And you can never be mad at Michael Porter Jr. points and rebounds. I think he went for 17 to 17 last time against the Sixers. Again, the Sixers didn't have their full lineup out there. But if he has a poor shooting night like he did last time and still be able to get 17 points. I think he was 1 of 12 last time they played from 3. He hits a couple more of those. He should cash that. There's a lot of things that are interesting here. And then, when you're also looking at this game, and you have to imagine that a blowout is kind of on the horizon if Embiid does play 25, 30 minutes tonight. So proceed with caution.
For sure. Anyone else?
And I want to get back to that first game real quick. If LaMelo does play, I want to look at his triple-double.
All right. Okay. It's funny because I was on I was really thinking about betting Maxi's rebounds and assists, right? But as you can see, this is without Embiid versus the Nets, and then this is with Embiid. I don't know how to look at that, Last 2 times didn't come close to the number when he was in the lineup. Last 2 times without him, soared over the number. Tough one for me to choose on that one. Next game is going to be the Toronto Raptors traveling to Miami to take on the Heat. In this game, you got the Miami Heat currently laying 6 points on the road against Toronto, or at the crib, I'm sorry, against Toronto. An over-under of 228.5. Some interesting undertakings in regards to this Miami Heat basketball team. Just don't exactly know what the takeaway is from them night to night right now. The offense looked like an insanely fast, free-flowing offense, and then things have changed relatively drastically with them. In this one, I do like the narrative of Norm Powell going back to Toronto.
Well, fucking don't, because I ran that shit the first matchup and bro put up tour dates. So
this game's in Miami.
Or,
okay, yeah, you're gonna add
I meant like facing his former team. That's all.
Yeah.
But has Philly blown anybody out this season? Yeah, we beat the shit out of the Nets in one game already.
24 to that one, yeah.
Yeah. I like this one right here. I like Khalil Ware. But Keith, I'm gonna let you speak your piece before I actually get into what I like, because I'll probably listen to you talk about the team and then like completely hate what I liked. So what are your thoughts on the Heat game? Because obviously you're a fan, you follow them religiously.
Yeah, we just got fried by Brunson. That's with Davion playing 31 minutes. The books had us projected to be a 500 team, and we have slowly regressed. Kind of feels that way when you have so many high-paying guys on your team. There's too many options. I don't like what I'm seeing from Bam recently. I do think this is probably Khalil Ware has a strange motor. He'll be good for a good 5 to 7 game stretch, and he'll fall flat. I think this is one of the last few games we catch him, like, still relatively low. I know the points and rebounds is definitely a lot higher than it was a week ago, but I think 13.5 is just a little bit too low, especially because he's knocking down his threes now. But what is that, 11 to 14 in the last 2 games? Make that 12 of 16 in the last 3. That's all with travel. For anyone that's up in the Northeast, if you ever take a trip to the Northeast and you go down to Florida and you come back up, oh man, the fresh breath of air that you catch, just speaking from experience, I think I like wearing this matchup. I think I get there with his blocks. Probably the only plus money prop that I like very much. I just think high motor will be there. He's covered it last time. He hit 2 blocks against them. Only played the Raptors twice in his career, but the first time he only saw 20 in 19 minutes. I don't think that's going to happen. He's definitely going to see at least 25 today. When he sees,
that's what I was asking you yesterday, right? I don't know if you disappeared. I don't know if you disappeared when I was talking about it.
I did.
Because I love the kid. Like been to the crib, graduated with my daughter, so like I know him personally.
That's fire.
And I was like, so like I caught him like the first time with Clay, you know, that slip, the 2.5 threes when it was like plus 18, 40. And shout out to Clay, like he was trolling the fuck out of me and Sosa last night. Like we'll go back to that another time.
I
But
hate
like
that motherfucker, man.
me and Sosa did real quick. Me and Sosa said if he hits the first one, you see 1 for 1, like he about to have a night.
He
Like,
one
I
of
don't
them.
know. like he called it right off the back, but like where like his threes are just undervalued every time, and he's hit what 4 back to back.
I'm foolish for not running it back. There's actually been games where max
Yeah.
points and max threes have hit on both sides, and it
Yes,
so happened to come in a matchup with the Heat.
exactly, Keith.
Have my bad. I've been a little busy and my service has been cutting in and out, but
Yeah, that was funny as fuck.
Yeah, right. Like it froze at like the worst moment. He's back.
oh,
To
should I?
That was
froze?
crazy.
Yes, he froze at like the most inopportune moment too. And there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do now.
Only on calling the shots, man.
yeah. Funny stuff usually happens with me. That's why I'm just always in a good mood. Yeah, I can just get there with the Raptors. With Khalil on the blocks. I just think he's just gonna have more minutes. We're gonna keep relying on him throughout his career. I just went the last 30 games at home. He's covered the 1.5 blocks at a 50% rate. I know that's kind of not necessarily the hit rate that you want to do, but I'm just looking at the Raptors without Jakob Poeltl. They do get stuffed. So yeah, I'm gonna go there. That's probably gonna be my favorite play from this game. I know there's other stuff you could take, like Norman Powell, who's been a freaking wagon. I just don't like taking the guy who's playing through an injury. Anything can happen. I do think Quickly has a good game. It's been much better on the road. Coming off a double-double last game, and he went over his line. We know point guards been frying us. A New York Nick just fried us at 47. I'm sure Quickly could do the same thing. Jesus Christ, look at these game logs. 3 threes, 4 threes, 3 for 8 against us, 3 for 9, 3 for 12, 9 for 14, 6 for 4. Jesus Christ. They got to quit that 2.5 for plus money. I'm not going to lie. You got to run that.
That's Quickly. Hold on.
Yeah, we're getting fried by point guards. It's bad.
Yeah,
and you know, Derek White's not shooting at the line. He's shooting at least a 30-footer.
Facts.
Yeah, I got Quickly threes ladder would be the play for me here.
For sure. Chew, Profit, anyone like anything in this game, feel free to share.
No, I got some stuff to tell y'all though for the next game.
For sure. Profit, anything you like in this Miami Heat Toronto Raptors game?
Scotty Barnes. Is Jakob Poeltl questionable? Out? What's the news there?
Out.
Now you're muted, Sosa.
Yeah, he's not playing. He's definitely out.
Okay. Yeah, I probably lean over Scotty Barnes boards, but I don't know if I get there. He had 10 in the last matchup. I might sprinkle the double here as well. But he got that. Was that the Miami fan might be able to tell me? Did Miami go double big in the last matchup?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Ware's in the corner and the top of the key pulling threes.
Yeah, I probably lean over Scotty Barnes rebounds.
Keith, you said Quickly threes ladder, right?
Yeah, I can get there with it. He's been hitting his shots much better on the road. He said in the beginning of the year that he wanted to take more threes, at least I want to say at least 9 a game. I think he gave out an exact number. He's been doing so. I prefer to take players, like I said, when I look at games, I prefer to look at spreads. And the Raptors have been last in offense since Thanksgiving. Have I read that correctly in the power rankings? Yeah, the Raptors rank last in the league offensively since Thanksgiving. But in my mind, that just comes in part to them not making threes. You don't make threes, you don't win the game. And to me, that's Quickly. He's really their only 3-point shooter, so I'm going with him.
Makes sense, yeah.
For sure. Chalk Exchange, Reckless Gambler VIP, C-Pen for the win. What y'all like in this Toronto Raptors Miami game?
Quickly threes, where if they put a lineup, threes, you can't really fade that right now. And Brandon Ingram, PRA.
Okay, you said that one more. Quickly threes. What was it? You said Brandon Ingram, PRA.
Mm-hmm. And where threes if they put them up. I don't see them on FanDuel right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to find out on like DraftKings or Hard Rock.
Okay, last time you seen him, he had 38. I guess part of the. All right. Charles or Mike, anything y'all like in this one?
So I heard you say something about clowns earlier. So yeah, LeClown is in the building, y'all. LeClown is in the building. All right, so Drew Smith steals over 1.5 plus 132 on bet 365. Of course, he's gonna come off the bench with the second unit. I think the Raptors got Jamal Shead running the second unit at point guard. I just believe that I don't know if he's gonna be guarding him or he's gonna be guarding the two, but I just think either way it go, it's gonna be an opportunity for him to get some steals, whether he play the passing lane or he just play somebody straight up man to man.
Hey, sweetie.
Okay, sorry, just real quick, my dad
But that's
called me
it.
and said, the guy called him and said that the batch that he is coming in, he no longer can get
Yeah. Mike, what do you like, bro? Anything? All right, we'll get on to the next game. Next game is gonna the next game is gonna be the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Indiana Pacers. I don't have too much in this one, but I will read through it. You got the Milwaukee Bucks as 1.5 point favorites in a game where the over-under is 218.5. I think that's one of the lowest totals we're going to see today, if not the lowest. Low total and a bunch of bench guys make me not want to bet this game. However, it's, if I'm sure you guys know or can find some level of value in the games. Obviously, it's Miles Turner versus his old squad, but they've already played each other. They've already played each other, so that's not the first time they're seeing each other. I
got a good look in this one, Sosa.
What are you liking?
Just cashed the same bet last night. Go look at Pascal's boards under 6.5. Specifically the 6.5, not the 5.5 plus money.
Okay, you said Pascal.
It's like minus 128, minus 130. It's worth it.
Rebounds under. You said the 5.5?
Not a 6.5.
Ah, okay.
He had 5 in the last head-to-head versus this team. This is one of those games I've spoke on these before where the spread might be 1.5, but I feel like the team that probably wins by 10 or more. Could be either one of these teams, but I feel like it'll probably get ugly late. Also love the KPJ assist looks, but Pascal under 6.5 boards is a look for me in this one.
For sure. Keith, you like anything in this one? And then we'll go to Chalk Exchange and then Chew.
I don't really have too much action on either of these teams. I think it's good that Pascal Siakam had a good game last game. The Pacers play a little bit better at home. Nemrod had an incredible first half last game, but then just kind of fell flat. I think they scored less than 40 points in that second half last game. Yesterday, sorry. So I don't really care for this game. I do think AG Green should bounce back after his last couple stinkers, but he's kind of fried this team, for being real. I just don't know how they do without Giannis, so I'm good.
He started off the season so well, man, and sometimes that's part of it. It's like it's tough because Giannis, what you need is him to activate this team, right? Like he's literally the engine. I mean, look at this, bro. He just was so. But again, I'm not mad at the guy. He's made us tons of money. I'm sure at some point he will break out of that. It doesn't last forever, right? Like at some point he'll get back to hitting his shots. Chalk Exchange, you like anything in this one?
Hell no.
Man, benefiting off of a superstar is a very real thing too. Like,
absolutely, that's major. That's major with when you're a role player, and like Giannis is the definition of gravity outside of Steph Curry, right? He draws a double team every time he steps foot in the paint.
Yeah, so no, that's what I would say about AJ Green. When Giannis gets back in the lineup, he's going to get better, more open opportunities. He's going to get back into that flow. He'll be right back at 3 a game.
Absolutely. Charles, Mike, anything for this one? I have nothing. We can move on.
Yeah, I got nothing, man. I was gonna look at Bobby Portis, but the books done adjusted to a point where I can't play it, so I'm good.
All right. Perfect. Next game is going to be the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Chicago Bulls. We know Chu is a huge Chicago Bulls fan. You got Atlanta laying 4 at the crib with an over-under of 252.5. These two teams just played 2 days ago and scored 302 points combined in regulation, which is absurd. That's absolutely insane to even fathom. But here we are, running it back, same teams, 250.5. If you bet the over, I couldn't be mad at you. I couldn't be upset about that in any capacity. I think the continuous go-to will be Jalen Johnson. Is he playing, by the way? He's not. He's good to go, right?
Yeah, he's never hurt. He's fine.
I mean, they sat him one game in between, like in between before Trey got back, but he's been spot on. He's been the man, bro. He's on a mission. Listen, his RA, I thought his assist total would his assist numbers would hit a bit of an issue because obviously Trey comes back. We're so used to Trey being a ball dominant guard, and it hasn't mattered at all. It has not mattered at all. No Dyson Daniels for this one tonight. And then let's see if there's anybody else. I don't see any.
Oh, what happened to him?
I don't know. But someone just said it in the chat. He's not playing tonight.
Yeah, he's out. Wow.
Yeah, so no Dyson Daniels. Maybe lean on this guy's threes. What's he been like since Trey got back? He got back on this night, hit 3 the last time. He saw he's hit 2 both times he's seen. He's hit 2+ in both the games he's seen the Bulls tonight or this season. -158. Obviously, just getting a little bit of juice on it. Not mad at that at all, actually. But again, going to probably just follow back up with Jalen Johnson's rebounds and assists. He cleared the number last time with 20 a couple of days ago. Obviously, like we just said, they scored a bajillion points. And this is something I was going to look at with Trae Young. What's his threes? See, he had 4 the last game. We should see like this. I think this was like an activating force for him was having Trey around. You know what I'm saying? I think that really helped research. I know some people they've been talking a lot of shit about him on the internet, talking about like how he's a busted. And I get it, but also remember that I feel like that entire draft was drafted to be a bunch of role players. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think any of those guys that were actually drafted to be a star. No Dice Daniels, Trae Young. All right, someone likes Trae Young assist. I mean, I can't be mad at it because you're getting much lower numbers than you regularly would now. Is he back to his regular like 9.5 number? Yep, back to the regular 9.5. Obviously, you give him 1 game's grace, and then was able to hit 9 last game. I guess I'm not mad at that. Trey double-double, Vucevic double-double, Vucevic's double-double. Profit Chalk, or we'll go to Chu first. You here? Are you here, Chu?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm in the car, but I'm not driving. So I was gonna say that in this game. So obviously, first things first. These two teams did just see each other, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I always tell you guys. IO is probably a system. Every time he sees Trae Young, he usually goes off, but I still will be careful of that just because you never know what the minutes are gonna look like for him, and then Vukovic needs to hit 2 threes to move past Michael Jordan in the rankings for 6th place in all-time made threes. and then Kevin Herter, he needs to hit 3 to move past C.J. Watson for 46th in all-time made threes. So I went ahead and I took Kevin Herter PRA.
Damn, well, that just tells you how many threes they did not take back then. What the hell?
Yeah. If you look at that list, it's like top 50. Back in the 90s, they weren't really shooting like that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, 'cause they actually had mid-range jumpers.
I knew you'd have something to say about it. Jesus Christ. Trey. Prof, you like anything in this one? And then Chalk, anything y'all like in this one as far as action?
Nah, man, I'm bullshitting this morning, so I'm still finishing up my numbers for this game right now as we speak.
All right. Chalk Exchange, what's up, bro? Anything you liking in this Chicago Bulls Atlanta matchup? I mean, it should be made for props, right?
Yeah, this is the one, man. This is our SGP for the night. This is the one you want to attack. I'm taking Alexander Walker over his threes. I think the superstar effect, like we mentioned, is real. Trey's back there dishing. Jalen Johnson's the star. Dyson Daniels is out. Alexander Walker's at 2.5 right now, and the juice is rising as we're talking. There's not really a clean data set on it. Just watching these games and knowing what his role is and what his minutes are, I'll take the opportunity there. Josh Giddey, PRA, I think you got to hit that again. I'm always going to rock with my guy Vooch. I like his points and assists tonight rather than his points or threes. And I think that where was I? You got to hit Jalen Johnson in some capacity. I think that a 30 ball is very realistic at plus 190. So I'm not mad at anybody taking anything. You hit your triple doubles, you get your double doubles, you take your threes ladders, everything.
Yep, a lot of Christmas presents in this one. A lot of Christmas presents. Sean, I see you just joined. What are you liking in this one, brother?
Yeah, actually on a couple different things that you guys like. One thing that I didn't hear though is Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I like his over 1.5 turnovers. 4 of the last 5 games, he's had 1.5. I know head-to-head matchups haven't really been there, but just going with the numbers and the way it's been rolling lately. And then I also like someone mentioned Ao. I like Ao. I kind of like Ao's threes, but I like Ao's points 9.5. I think the line's too low. Head-to-head matchups, he's hit it. I want to say the 3. It was either the points or the threes I've seen. I think he's hit it 9 out of 9 games that he's faced them. So just a good matchup there. I think he's.
What was that? You said his threes or his points? Because that's
his points.
There it is. There's his full score log for his against all the times he's faced him the last 3 seasons.
Okay, so what is it? 1 game there he missed the 9.5.
Yeah, and he got hooked.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going definitely taking the points. And then there was one other guy, Trey. I think it might have been Trey Jones. Somebody mentioned Trey Jones assist. I think I like his assist today. Those are the 3 plays I like in this one.
Okay, he's hit the number that he's at today in 5 straight. You're getting a minus 120 on Bet Online for pretty much the same price. It's available on DraftKings, Caesars, MGM. Not available on FanDuel, but you are getting a 4.5 for Trey Jones on Trey Jones assist. He's had 5+ in 5 straight, including 5 and 9 in matchups against Atlanta. So the data suggests that that's a damn good play.
Yep, I like those 3. Those are my 3 favorite plays.
For sure. Anyone else with anything? Or Keith?
Yeah, I'm doing a deep dive in this. Just looking at X and O's, who's their backup point guard? I think a lot of people forget that Quinn Snyder is actually a really good coach. I tipped my hat off to him before the season started. I know Atlanta's kind of been up and down, but now I'm doing a bigger deep dive. It looks like 2 of their best lineups actually this season. Their most used lineups all feature Dyson Daniels. Lineups that I've seen at least 20 games, 100 minutes, 10 games, 127 minutes, 18 games, 102 minutes. So if I just take Dyson out that lineup, that next most used lineup doesn't even feature obviously Trae Young, but you're talking about hold on, let me just put this in real quick. You're talking about Mo, Gee, Keaton Wallace, Vic Krejci, Luke Kennard. Actually, Luke Kennard is featured in 3 of those lineups. So I'm trying to find it. Like, you might get a soft line on a guy like Luke Kennard tonight. You're gonna need offense. The Bulls have the best offense in the last 5 games. I'm gonna need some offense to keep up. I think this is the value spot. We might get like a soft, like 7.5, like 6.5 line for Luke Kennard. Whatever his points and assists is, just because Trae Young does not have a backup point guard, and I know Quinn Snyder's going to try to utilize one. Again, I think the easiest safe bet to take is just the over, particularly the first half. There's no travel for either team. It's kind of like a neutral playing site. But if I had to find value, I think I like Luke Kennard in this one. No, it sounds wild. I still have to like keep doing a deep dive to why. But I just think he gets minutes today. Last game, I know he went scoreless, so you're gonna think, why the hell would I look towards a guy like that? But he was in a similar scenario earlier this year. They were coming off an overtime game versus some other team, and they had to travel to Detroit, and he got minutes. I think a similar scenario where you're kind of short-manned and you need a guy to step up. I think this will be the guy today.
All right, throwing out there in the the Luke Kennard. I despise that man. C-Pen for the win. Any thoughts on this one?
What game is this?
This is the Atlanta Chicago basketball game. The rematch of the 300-point game from 2 days ago.
Oh, okay. Y'all still on that game. Okay. Soccer Exchange already said it for me. Nickeil Alexander threes. That's what I was looking at. Minus 125 over 2.5. I mean, you can't turn that down. I mean, that's the same line that CJ McCollum got. So that's it.
For sure. Prop, you like anything in this one? Mike Jones, anything in this one?
I think this is a good game to take the over again. Someone asked me that last night. Obviously, the last time these two teams faced each other was a couple of days ago, and that total was like over 300. So, like Sosa said, real good for props. So, probably get you and your family some Christmas presents in this one.
For sure. All right. If there be nothing else, obviously, we all do love this game. Again, pace and shots. You're going to get a lot of those. Whole lot of jump shots. Whole lot of everything in regards to this ball game. So very excited about that one.
Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah. You're good. And I said Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard.
You know, every show I fire off a long. I fire off a long shot, man.
I'm already knowing. I'm over here like, damn. Do I really?
I mean, it's either Trae Young or nothing. Dude. I think I wanted to throw out this nugget. I've seen a lot of teams say that their player is going to be on a minutes limit, but it almost feels as though the pros, at least the players that are at least 5, 6, 7 years seasoned into the NBA, they're really utilizing those 25 minutes. So I still think we're getting soft numbers for Trae Young. Extremely efficient last game. I didn't even see that he knocked down 7 threes, 35 in 26 minutes.
If he shoot like that, Atlanta could beat anybody.
I'd have to rewatch the game though, because were they hiding Trae Young? Were they hiding Trae Young on defense? You can't do that without Dyson on the floor. That's why I'm kind of hesitating to really take this game, because it's intimidating. But one side the Chicago's best offense, but one of the worst defenses. The other side, Atlanta's looked great last game, but now they're missing a key piece, and their defense has not been that great at all. So it's just hard to pick a side, in my opinion.
No doubt. All right. So everybody agrees we love the IO matchup. Somebody mentioned Trae Jones is a nice flyer with the 4.5 assists. Not mad at that. And then you obviously brought up the points and assists for Luke Kennard as a wild card in the game. All right.
Oh, hey, my bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
For some reason, this is tripping out. I couldn't hear anything Keith said after I was talking earlier.
Yeah.
I got one of the look in
you.
this. One of the look I like in this is the and somebody might have mentioned this. I know a lot of people have kind of given up on it, but Okongwu's threes. I mean, it's if 3 of the last 5 he's hit the number, 6 of the last 10 at home. The head-to-head matchup's not the greatest, but if you look at like the threes that they give up to the position, they give up the 4th most threes to the position. So that's kind of the route I'm taking with it. I think we might see a game where he could have one of those games. I mean, he could hit. I've seen him hit 4 at times. I mean, I've seen a lot of crazy things happen this year. I've seen Andre Drummond have games where he's had 3 threes, 4 threes, which I never thought I'd ever see. So I like Okongwu's threes tonight too.
Hey man, you're gonna have some people cussing you out because he done cost them money before and he cashed us out a bunch of times. So I'm not mad. Not mad at that at all, brother. Not mad
Can
at that.
You guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Man, this
Yeah,
on the phone I can't hear nobody talking.
Yeah, on the phone for StreamYard it goes in and out. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, I can definitely hear you. Sean.
I think you got to be on Wi-Fi because I had that same issue. That's why I kept leaving. Now I'm on Wi-Fi. And I think you guys can hear me pretty clearly.
Yeah, you're clear, bro. You're good. Money Mel's mentioned D Mitch's 3.5 threes. That's got to be at plus money for sure. All right, next game we're going to get into is New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. You got the Cleveland Cavaliers laying 9.5, coming off a win last night, finally getting back into getting back into the swing of things. Derek Queen continuing to show us that, maybe New Orleans made the right decision. Also, shout out to them bringing Zion off the bench. The offense has flowed a lot better. They've looked like a much better basketball team. Also think James Borrego is doing a damn good job with what he has at hand. I don't think that this team is lacking in talent. They're obviously depending on 2 19-year-olds in Jeremiah Fears and Patrick Queen. Derek Queen. Patrick Queen plays for the fucking Steelers. Forgive me on that one. But in this matchup, I honestly don't have much because both teams, you got the back-to-backs, and you have one back-to-back with travel, and you have a team whose players are oft injured. So I will refrain from giving any plays in this game until I see a final injury report or a final, because none of this shit that I don't feel like anything that we're going to read right now is going to be accurate, to be honest with you guys. I think that this game there could be 4 or 5 guys not playing. So I
know one guy that's about to sit out, the guy that just rolled his ankle last night and did not return.
And that was whom?
Herbert Jones.
Yeah, wouldn't doubt that. Obviously, Herb Jones amidst a lot of conversation in regards to trade rumors. Have been saying that, but I'm not touching this game.
Yeah, but that's exactly why a team is going to rule someone out. Why would I risk you getting hurt even further when I can just trade you?
Precisely. If you're on there's no reason. And also, they're trying to work their way back into the first round as well with the NBA draft. Remember the Derek Queen trade? Their first round pick is not theirs. Y'all can feel free to share anything you'd like. Chalk Exchange, Profit, Charles, Prop, anything y'all want to share, go ahead, man. I have nothing in this game. We can pull up any players that y'all want on the board or anything, but I have nothing.
Zion double-double.
Let's get right to it. Let's filter the Pels without Herb Jones. I'm telling you, they're so much better.
What was that? What was that, Chalk?
Zion double-double. He went for 24-9 last night. Herb Jones rolled his ankle, as mentioned. Zion closed the game. I think he's going to get a little bit more minutes tonight.
Yeah, I think Zion plays today. I know it's a back-to-back, but he's coming off the bench now. There's no starter responsibilities. His job is to come in and just score and rebound that rock.
Double plus 550. Love the odds.
His
Absolutely
10
love that.
rebounds is plus 560 on FanDuel right now, which doesn't make sense. So just make sure you check that stuff.
Ooh, okay. So you can get his rebounds at a better number. That's crazy.
Take a look at Sadiq Bey without Herb.
Sadiq Bey without Herb Jones. They're saying he's a game time decision. All right, yeah, these are okay. So these are Sadiq Bey's game logs without Herb Jones.
Mind you, he got ruled in as a starter officially. I want to say about 4 weeks ago, maybe longer. But he's solidified himself as a starter. That's what I'm rocking with. I didn't even look at the Cleveland side on defense. I just know wings have been killing them for years, and now you're taking out Evan Mobley. DeAndre Hunter's coming off the bench, who's a slightly better defender than Tyson. You throwing Sam Merrill into the equation. More of the story is you just have to stay aggressive. Stay aggressive. You have one good game, you solidify yourself onto this team. You don't got to worry about trade rumors and none of that. I'm going to pair his ladder with quickly. I think I've capitalized. Yeah, no, points. I'm going to go points. If he hits his threes, he's definitely going to cover his points. But
so do you like him at 20?
Yeah, I'm going to go 24, 25, and 5. If I'm feeling decent enough, 30 and 6. I think Quick can get 6 before Bay gets 30, but I'm not against it. I'm also not mad at Zion, but damn, he just hooked me last night like crazy.
Yo, look at you trying to get off the sidebar, the look away. Y'all seen that? Yeah, y'all seen him, yo? Yeah.
Bro, funny as hell.
Bro was just trying to get the side profile in the video. Look at your boy.
That's another reason I like Zion on the double-double, especially for his rebounds, is because you know where the Cavs' complementary offense is going to be. They're all going to be spot up. Sam Merrill, DeAndre Hunter. They're not cutting. They're not being creative with the ball. They're not primary ball handlers. You can cheat off them for rebounds.
What was it? What was the play?
It's just back in the Zion rebounds. Look, plus 560 for the 10.
Okay, yeah. Not at that price, you like it. He's also, a fucking freight train. All right. Should you like anything in this one? Anybody else for the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers?
I got nothing in this one.
All right. Solid. All right, moving on. We're going to go on to the next game is the Denver Nuggets taking on the Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks on a back-to-back, no travel. And it's both teams on back-to-backs, correct?
Yeah.
Joker played last night. Yeah. Everyone played last night. But the Joker and them beat the shit out of Utah. Well, we're beating the shit out of Utah, and then, they kind of got fake close at the the second half. I think would they cut it to like 12, 14 and somewhere around there?
Yeah.
And it never really materialized into anything crazy. Let's see. In this game, we got Denver laying 7 on the road, an over under of 235.5. I think it's an AD spot if he plays. Do we know if he's playing? Does anybody know if he's going to play?
I do not, but if I'm also not mistaken, I think this is the Christmas game, if I'm not mistaken.
So they play each other again. Because I know last time he's seen him, you seen it. He did whatever the fuck he wanted. They beat them. The game was at Denver. I think Denver has actually also played really good on the road. Both teams on a back-to-back. I think it's an AD spot. I'm not going to lie to you. I think that there's really no answer for him that they can really throw at him on the other side. I love Jokic, but defensively, he's a parked car. He's
the
amazing.
Christmas game. My fault. The Christmas game is actually Mavs Warriors.
Okay.
Okay.
Anthony Edwards is that's not. He's gotten a double in 8 straight games against them, so that's that seems relatively free as far as like a parlay piece or something throwing a parlay. Rebounding wise, he's got 13 plus in 3 of the last 4 matchups between when he's seen them. Obviously, all those games aren't with the Dallas Mavericks, but his role hasn't really changed much in regards to what he does when he goes out on the floor. It's the same thing. It's high volume basketball, high usage, and he gets you points, rebounds. He plays good defense, the whole 9. AD double. Yeah, Nero, not mad at that, but minus 310, really only good for the Jokic triple double. Not mad at that. Obviously, he's coming off a triple double from last night. Cooper Flag, this is my thing. How's he looked on back-to-backs? His season on back-to-backs, he's only cleared the 20.5 one time all year. He had 35 against it's a little tough for me to bet on a little tough for me to put my money on Cooper Flag tonight. But this is the gift that keeps on giving in regards to the NBA. It's Najee Marshall. Whether you just bet his points, this is what I've been betting on. This is points and assists. It's been a cash cow. I'm going to run it back again tonight. I'm going to bet his points. I'm going to bet his points and assists. I'm going to bet them both. Okay, the number was 14.5, too low. 16.5, still too low. If I get hooked on it, I'm fine. I think his assists have been something of a revelation. He's never been known as a good passer or anything like that. But I mean, you looked up last night, he had 5 assists at halftime. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why he said.
Yeah, you still good, dog.
I hear you.
I can now.
All right, yeah, cool. I think a lot of people will be tripping. Hold on one second. But in regards to everything else, like I said Najee Marshall for sure. Because again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. AD points up to 30 if he plays. I would play 25 as his baseline. Clay got hot last night. Don't know if that factors into him continuing to do that tonight, but or they might save him for Christmas Day against his former team, right? I think that's something too to think about. Like the Clay playing against Golden State on Christmas, maybe they don't want to, overexpend him tonight on a back-to-back and then, see his old former team in 2 days, which I think holds a little bit more weight with him in the organization. Just saying.
But remember, like when he started off, like he was a starter. So like they decreased his minutes because he wasn't, performing.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I mean, you always say like shooter's gonna shoot. Like you can't stop him. Like it don't matter.
Is he going to play though? They're going to play him. I mean, he's not one to really miss games like that.
I don't really
right?
consider him like old.
Yeah, you know what? It's just because it's a back-to-back, and then also like again, I'm just putting that out there. You know what I'm saying? Playing Golden State in 2 days could be a situation where you know what I mean. Just
my brother in Christ. He's what 15 million plus.
Who else is talking right now?
Mike Jones.
Yeah, bro, this has I turned off my Wi-Fi and everything. Nothing's working. I'm gonna have to end and come back. I'll just stay on YouTube and put my shit in chat. My bad, Mike.
You're good. Damn. Yeah, it's the phone. It's the phone.
Are we getting 2.5 at plus money?
For Clay, his threes?
Yeah.
We are not. I don't think we're getting plus money. His number's up to 3.5. His number's 3.5 at minus 144. All right, plus 144. I'm tripping. Plus 144 for 3.5. So
yeah, sign me up. Here they go. I like it when they adjusted from 2.5 at minus 104, and we get 3.5 at plus money. Yeah, sign me up for it.
You know what, man? Got me fucking betting on this dude again. Yeah.
If I may add, this is also a former team for Tim Hardaway.
Okay. Yep. And they gave him up for a bag of chips. Chalk Exchange, Profit, Charles, anything in this one?
Yeah, I know that the Cooper Flag back-to-back stuff doesn't look too good, but I'm going to take his 25, given where he takes primarily most of his shots from mid-range driving, and we know that the Nuggets are just kind of wave the flag on defense. AD went off last night. Clay went off last night. I think Cooper steps up tonight. scoring the ball a little bit, and I'm pairing him with the Zion 10 rebounds, 25 plus for flag, Zion 10 plus. That's 21-1.
Damn, bro. I just joined and I heard Zion for 10 rebounds.
Yes, sir.
Who are they playing?
They're playing the Cavs. Cavs without Mobley.
Okay.
At plus 560,
Herb Jones.
I understand
Yeah.
it.
The value. It's just
Why
a
not
value
just
thing.
is it better than the double-double? Is the odds better than the double-double?
Yeah, it is. 10 cents more. And Herb Jones rolled his ankle last night, so we're speculating that he might get limited minutes. If not,
He was
then
already
then
questionable
he's out.
yesterday too.
Right. So it's a matchup. It's a situation thing. It's an odds thing. Obviously, you want to play in 5.5 boards, but
I
jumping
just
up
got
to
here,
10
bro. I'm trusting the process. I just didn't even know who they played.
for sure.
What's up, y'all boys?
Chilling, man. You already know. Just running through the slate. Jonas points. Jonas Valanciunas points. He said he's been cashing. Profit, you like anything in this one?
No, Prop said in the chat Clay's points. Clay's threes. Or he just said Clay. I looked at Clay's threes, but the price is just a little too high for me. It's like 140, 145.
No, it's plus 145 for 3.5.
Yeah, I was looking. There's 2.5s out there for like minus 140, minus 145. I would have probably ran that at like 130, but it's just a little too high. I don't hate the 4+ either, but the 3+ just felt like a money spot for me. The juice was just a little too high.
Yeah,
you could probably just go points and be straight though.
Okay, Clay be talking me into betting on him every day, so I have no qualms about anyone betting on Klay Thompson today.
Is LaMelo playing on a back-to-back?
I believe so. I mean, we don't know. We didn't really talk too much about that game because that's you got. That's a game you make your decisions post 3:00. You know. But yeah, I'm not going to overthink it and overdo it with it. Next game is going to be the Jesus Christ, how many fucking games we got left?
There's 14 games today, bro. Like I'm tired already.
Yeah, like what the fuck? All right, we got the Knicks taking on the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are laying 8 points at the crib against a Knicks team that's been really good, an over-under of 227.5. It's the Karl Anthony Towns going back to Minnesota game. Y'all already know what I'm rocking with. I'm rocking with my guy tonight, Anthony Edwards. I like his points over 28.5. I like it 30. Like him for the 30+ as well. Don't really give a fuck about the head-to-head. He seesawed this, so like 30+ under. 30+ under. I like him for 30+ tonight. You know what I'm saying? See, I can recharge too, Keith. Other than that, I do rock with Anthony Edwards threes. I don't care about it's the head-to-head. Even with the he said 3+, 4+. I like him for. I'm going to probably take the 4+. You're getting the 4+ at a price of 4+ for him right now is plus 145. So you're getting really good value on that, on a number that usually is baseline. Don't really care about the other side. Also, this is a guy to pay attention to. Bones Highland, you're getting his point prop at 5.5. He has obviously carved out somewhat of a role right now because he's been hot. He's hit some shots. Not mad at a Bones Highland points line simply because the 5.5 is pretty sweet. I do love it. Like I said, Ant-Man's threes. Let's see what they're saying in the chat. Cat rebounds and 30 points. Not mad at either. I would be careful with Cat's rebounds. He plays a lot of offense, about 25+ feet away from 20 feet plus away from the basket. And Gobert is a rebounding machine. I don't mind Mitch Rob. I don't mind Mitch's rebounds. No Brunson, no OG, obviously, in this one. I see that. Kolik's assist. I understand that. You're getting Zion's 10 rebounds and plus 900 on DK. Chalk. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me, right? Tripping.
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
All right, I'm just making sure. I'm like, because it's not. It's just, but the screen is on some other shit. And some rebounds. Again, I like the Bones Highland points. All right, I'm not mad at the Bones Highland points. That's if he's going to be getting the minutes, I have no problem with the over 5.5. He's getting threes, open threes, the whole nine. Obviously, DiVincenzo played for the Knicks before. Last time you saw them, he dropped 5 threes. So not mad at that. He's been high volume all year. Naz Reid at the crib, not mad at that at all. At home, he's just a different player. You know what I mean? He plays much better at the crib. Obviously, that makes sense. Defending sixth man of the year. Didn't clear the number of 13.5 the last time he played. Hasn't been shooting a three. Outstanding, but I definitely like all those looks for them. I like Minnesota to win the game and cover. That's also something that I'm going to be rocking with for sure. Can't want to be a big guy so bad. Dante's three is not exactly. And then what was I just saying? Other than that, the Ant rebounds, you're getting them at 5.5. I can't see a world in which you wouldn't bet it. Stick was telling us that he's been telling us that for the last couple of weeks. If you're getting the number at 4.5 or 5.5, it's 100% worth the bet. Even at 4.5, just buy it down and play the juice, and you're going to win a lot more. Either way. Who was that?
I thought that was your ringtone.
No, who was that?
I was about to say, ain't no way he's still using ringtones.
Come on, brother.
Hey, I like that. I like PJ.
What was that?
I like
Go
PJ
ahead.
Washington double in that Denver game.
Nah, that's your other phone.
Come on, bro. Don't play with me, dog. Hey, whoever did that, stop it. Y'all need to relax. Come on. That was crazy, though, right? Like, I'm like, yo, who the fuck was that? Like,
you caught.
No. Stop. I'm really trying to figure out which one of y'all that was. Like,
walk with me on a PJ Washington and a Julius Randle double.
PJ Washington double. Okay, hold on a second. Julius Randle double is. All right.
I don't even know what the line's at.
All right. Well, what's his rebound? PJ Washington.
I just saved money by switching my prop this food.
Plus 290 for Julius Randle's double. And what was the other person that you said?
PJ Washington.
PJ Washington.
I think he finished like 5-5 last night, 5-6 last night.
What do you have? Now he had 8 boards last night.
Oh, he finished. Okay, I know at halftime I was like, Jesus, he might get it.
He had finished with 8 and 8.
PJ line at 7.5, like plus 100, damn near even. But his double at plus 342 on it.
Yeah, and they said 340 on FanDuel. You're getting better.
That's both. Even is Randall versus Cat. Randall shouldn't guard Cat.
You get 350. You get 350 on DK and Caesars, and if you have Pinnacle, which no one really uses Pinnacle as far as like.
I like both of their double.
Hey, Sosa, can I say something? Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Like, it's very important that you guys pay attention to correlation bets when you're doing SGPs. Like sometimes, and I know, like me and Keith, like we had this talk before, like the correlation that you should be getting versus like other books, like just check it out. Because like on one book, I seen 2 triple doubles at +3. They're both 300 plus, right? 302 and 300. I put them together. I got +764. That is an absolutely criminal of a negative correlation. Where on another book, pretty much same odds, I'm getting +1600. Like I know, like you guys like to do like SGPs, which I do too. But make sure you're checking the value, just don't click. Pay attention to that number because it means something too. Because like when you're doing SGPs, what you essentially want to do, you want to get like where they negative correlate. It's two things that are not supposed to happen, where they go against each other. Like that's the value that I think when I'm doing SGP, like what am I trying to get? Because sometimes even though it's priced at a minus 200, when you do something that not supposed to happen, that minus 200 really holds more value than that when you're combining them. If you guys ever like want to know like how correlation works in the SGP.
For sure.
Yeah, I'll expand upon that a little bit too. I'm not going to give like a whole bunch of just stuff away because then everybody will nuke it. But
Yeah.
when you're doing like two different SGPs, because I know a lot of people like to run these big parlays. I usually don't, but exactly as Mike Jones said, like if I see a correlation in two separate games, specifically football, like it depends on the book. Like, but I'll just say generally FanDuel's not the best place to do it. Like they're usually their correlation tax is pretty bad. So like there are books out there that will charge you no correlation penalty on things that should be. And then if you're stacking those SGPs, it's actually a really good bet, not just a terrible parlay. So yeah, I would just shop around. Like FanDuel's definitely not always the best spot.
FanDuel is usually not the best spot.
Exactly.
Like let's be honest. It's
exactly
usually not the best spot if you end up finding like, especially like, I'm not gonna lie, for props, nothing's fucking with 365 and Fanatics, respectfully.
I know, and it sucks because they're like so hard. They limit you so quick. But yeah, 365.
And let me be a little bit more exact with 365. 365 just offers markets that some books don't.
Yep.
And
Attempts.
that to me is the biggest deal when it comes to them. You know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah, I agree.
Then they add more players too.
Exactly.
I think when it comes to the players, I think it just depends on what time. 365, they open up pretty much all players even before ruled out. So that's one thing like they have going for them. FanDuel, they're gonna wait an hour or closer to tip off so much. That's just like because there's you can't pay attention unless you're like chimed in on that one player that you're looking for. But like it's just hard to catch at that specific time of what line you're trying to get for that specific person. Everybody can't get 365, so that's one thing about it. I just think FanDuel has just got to the point where we are what we are, and like we know exactly what our target is, what we want to make, what we pretend to lose, and I think that's just where they gotten because like their odds are ass, like across the board.
FanDuel's direct target is the crackhead. Like Keith, are you up here? Because like I don't know what's going on with your camera, bro. But like I keep adding you. But no, I'm just saying it's like FanDuel has become the poster child for the wild ass parlays. Like you know what I mean? Like that's what they sell to you online. You know what I mean? That's all they ever repost. That's all they ever show, unless somebody puts like $100,000 on something.
Bro,
So,
and as a content creator, these fiends out here, bro, like I could post the same ticket on Bet Rivers with better odds and get less engaged. I don't know what it is. Like I could hit a 15-1.
That blue magic, bro.
I don't
I'm
know.
about to say
bro.
it's the layout. It's the layout, bro.
It's that blue
People are attracted
magic
to that layout.
Man, I'm telling you, they got it.
It's that blue magic.
I mean, yeah, like they're like people like number one, like people like they're attracted like bullet points. Like it's just like in grammar, like we tend like what bullet points are. Like look at FanDuel, that's exactly like what they do. And I think like people just love the aesthetics of it, of how it looks. Whereas for 365, it's dark gray and green when you win. Not too much to really like look at.
No aesthetic.
Yeah.
No aesthetic at all. Nah, you're right. But anything else in regards to this Minnesota game? Chalk. We didn't get to you. I know you usually like stuff in with the Knicks and such, but they're kind of down bad body wise. Do you like anything in this one? Any spots you might have found?
No, not really. I'm kind of off this game, to be honest with you. I don't have any looks here. That might change later, but right now I'm really not seeing anything that's popping to me.
And we said Denver, Dallas. We talked to. You just say anything in regards to Denver, Dallas?
Cooper Flag 25.
You did say that. All right, perfect. Listen, biggest game of the night that everybody is going to want to talk about is the rematch of the semifinal of the NBA Cup. And that is the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Spurs. Oklahoma City Thunder on a back-to-back with travel. I believe they played at the crib last night, and they had to travel to San Antonio. It's not a super long flight, but they are still human beings. Revenge factor on the mind of the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Oklahoma City Thunder only laying 5.5. Obviously, that's a dog line. Everyone knows that. I say it all the time in regards to 5.5 being something that kind of like mirrors itself more to the dog. They also play each other on Christmas in 2 days.
Especially when they're at home.
Especially when they're at home, yep. So, listen, in this one, I'm going to follow it up with Dylan. I'm going to rock with Dylan Harper again. Obviously, Dylan Harper did not do much in the first matchup. He only had 8 or the last matchup. I think that Dylan is in a decent situation to where he can get his points. I also think he'll turn up at the crib. I like him to play better at home. Last time he played them, he had he was 3 for 13, had one of his worst shooting nights. I like him to bounce back. I don't really care what the defense is on the other side. Obviously, last night the Oklahoma City Thunder sat a number of players. I guess obviously in anticipation for tonight. You see it right here. Chet Holmgren still questionable. Isaiah Hartenstein, a game time decision. Aaron Wiggins, questionable as well. In this one also, I'm gonna. I don't know if you guys remember, but the last time they played each other, we bet on Harrison Barnes, and he couldn't throw a rock into the ocean from the beach. I'm taking his 1.5 threes as a parlay piece because I can't.
I'm good. I'm good on him.
Can't be afraid to run it back. Y'all will tell me to run it back, and then
we did run it back. We did run it back, and he failed. He started. He hit 2 the first quarter. The game after that, and didn't. He hit when we went 2 for 2, and didn't hit shit after that. I'm good on him.
Okay, I'm here for the variance, brother. I think is
it plus money? That's the only way you can talk me into it.
It's
plus
not.
105.
It's not.
No, fuck it. No, it's not worth it.
That shit is so personal right now.
Well, it's not personal. It's just the fact, like, all right, if you're gonna run it back, right, after three failed attempts, and I don't get plus money on it, now the book is thinking like us. Well, he's got to hit it. And it's just like, it's not worth it. Like, look what they did to Clay's line. They moved his line to 3.5, and we still get plus money. You got plus money on some books, but it's 2.5 yesterday, plus 104. It's worth it. He gets the volume. I mean, Harrison, like I would try to find an angle more so like his points, because he is a shooter that if the 3 is not falling, like he'll find another way to score. I will say that about him.
All right, that's fair. Chalk, Mike. I like any Chalk. You like any of this game? Props here just so he don't.
They got Wemby fucked up. His double is plus money, like plus 140. Like they definitely got him fucked up. If there's one team that I'm starting to realize Wemby, it's the fucking. Ain't no fucking way you're ever gonna mention me and Chet in the same sentence.
Ooh, okay, all right, okay. Chalk, what you liking, brother?
I was going to take Wemby for 20, but I like that double-double look a little bit more. I'm also kind of cool on looking too deep into this game with the matchup on Christmas coming up. I just don't know what the lineups are going to be for OKC, and I really want them to be at full strength to put on a show on Christmas. So I'm kind of hoping this is the cool down game.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, I'm kind of hesitant as well because I'm like, who's going to play, who's not going to play, what's the game plan? Do they put more energy into the game on Christmas? You know what I mean? It's because the world will be watching on Christmas Day as opposed to,
That's what I'm saying. I don't think the revenge hits as hard tonight.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? Like, we get to see the same game that we saw today on fucking Christmas. What kind of Christmas is that? Like, why would they do that?
I mean, I'm okay with it.
Tell me why, though.
I can understand why those two teams are playing on Christmas. I can't understand why they're playing today.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So I get it. I understand where you might have the qualms about it, but then remember, like I don't know, is the game in San Antonio again, or is the game in Oklahoma City on Christmas?
OKC, they got the champs on Christmas.
All right, okay.
They're not putting them on the road for Christmas games.
So the game's in San Antonio tonight. So yeah, I mean, you see these home and homes, but it's usually 2 games at the same arena. Just weird, man. It's just fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, what you like in this game as far as bets? Charles or Profit, anything in this one?
Man, I ain't got nothing. I'll probably wait till Christmas to put something on this game.
All right, fantastic. Next game, Memphis, Utah.
Just before I got to get out of here for my stream, just real quick,
Okay.
John Collins PRA unders. I haven't bet it yet. Most likely going to bet it. I'll go over it on my stream, but yeah, I just wanted to drop that nugget before I get out of here. I'm out of here, and then I probably won't be. I don't know what your plans are, but I probably won't be back around until Friday.
Yeah, tomorrow might be able to get something in, but I got, Christmas for Caribbean people is, it's yeah. The next 2 days I'm gonna be listening to Soca and
It's like Thanksgiving. Like every holiday.
It's different. It's different with the West Indians, brother. It's way different.
Well, hey, happy holidays, Merry Christmas to all y'all. I'll be back around on Friday. Hit all your bets tonight. I'll see y'all then.
Likewise, brother. And
all
right, Brody.
We'll be rocking with your stream shortly. Some of these games, like I said, y'all want value. I'm not talking about a couple of these just because of the fucking travel spots and how shitty some of them are.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna be in and out in an hour in my shit. So
yeah.
Best of luck, y'all.
All right, my guy. Be safe. Enjoy the holiday. Let's see. Next game, Lakers taking on Phoenix. You got the Phoenix Suns laying 6. Players in and out of the lineup for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've just been, Austin Reeves is listed as questionable, so they may get him back. Do we know if DeAndre is going? I mean, his numbers are on the book, so I do believe Luka's sitting this one out. Yes. To be totally honest with you, I don't know where to. I have not bet too much on either of these teams. I'm not. Austin Reeves has made me some money, but he's been out nursing injuries. Anybody like anything in this game? I'm hesitant to bet it, to be totally honest with you.
LeBron 10 assists. That's the only thing I'm looking at. I really don't even know where to start with this without Luka and then Reeves questionable, and the Suns being favorites at the crib, and of course we have the Lakers on Christmas. So, what's the motivation factor? What's their health? What's their minutes? All that kind of good stuff that I just don't really care to look too much into for a Suns Lakers game on Tuesday.
All right.
All
Mike,
right, so
Charles, go ahead, and then Mike and Sean, if you like anything. Yeah, I'm good off this one.
Hey, listen, man. I just hope the Suns beat this team by 30. I hope Dylan Brooks drops 30. Because this bum LeBron, I'm tired of this bum getting away with so much, bro. The only dude to get away with grabbing, pushing the ref over calls. It's ridiculous.
You know what? At this point, you just be making up shit because you ran out of shit to say about it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, some shit you just be making up.
Bro, they showing the replay. He clearly grabbing the ref, pushing the ref, pulling the ref, and he don't get ejected. But everybody else touched the ref.
So after the game goes off, you literally go back and try to find shit what LeBron did that they didn't call. All right, bet, go.
Yo, that's a generational level of hate. He said I looked at the games to call this nigga out. Oh man.
I gotta watch the game live all the time. I ain't gotta watch the Laker game live all the time.
You rewatch Laker games?
The fuck?
Bro, he just said he rewatches Laker games just to hate on LeBron, bro. That is generational.
I rewatch other games too.
Generational levels of hate.
I rewatch other games too. I'm just saying, bro.
To be fair, he didn't say he rewatches them to hate on LeBron, but we get it. No, hey,
It kind of sounded like it though, didn't it?
I can't believe he admitted to rewatching Laker games. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, that last game, something that I didn't hear anybody call out. Go look at Devin Vassell's RA line. Just look how green it is. 5 of 5, 10 of 10, head to head. Like this, the statistics at his position aren't great, but I couldn't believe how many times he's hit that line.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Not a line that I've touched or anything or bet on, but yeah, 6.5 at -116. He's hit it in 6 straight. And the 2 times he didn't, my bad. And the 2 times he didn't, it hooked. Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, off the subject of any sport, what's the hot gift card that everybody's wanting right now? What do y'all think? Chat, y'all can throw some ideas, but what are like the best gift cards where the people besides like a Visa or whatever, that type of shit?
And who you, like what age group are you talking, Mike? Like kids or
Adults?
Okay.
I'll text
It's always Amazon.
Okay.
Always Amazon.
Yeah, it's like Amazon.
Yeah,
really,
Amazon typically runs it, but
yeah, I like because I can get anything on Amazon, anything.
You can literally buy gift cards off your Amazon gift card.
Yeah, you can get anything. Roblox got the streets. That Lululemon. Oh, also, is it for a girl or a boy?
Yeah, that's a big thing. Male
or
female.
female.
What's your age range?
You get me
your
some. You
interest?
give me a gift card to Lululemon.
I wasn't trying to fucking.
I might slap you.
I mean, but
Amazon.
but men, they got Lululemon has stuff for men.
Yeah, again, I would.
What's the difference between
this man
Lululemon
right
and
here?
Gymshark? Yeah, but what's the difference between Lululemon and Gymshark? $30 per item, maybe.
The difference between them is that both of them
You
are
hate to
not in
have
my
Lulu.
closet.
You have that's what it is. The Lululemon. You don't work out, so I get it.
No. Listen, my girl's got a ton of shit from
I know.
Lululemon, and Lululemon has really fire clothing. It does. I just, I'm not into like the Lululemons and the Fabletics and no, bro. I like Nike.
Just say you're
Abercrombie's making a comeback too. Abercrombie.
No, they're not. The only thing they did was add sports.
That NFL collab was fire. I got all the set. I got all the 49er shit.
They got some gems.
Yeah.
No, it's only when they did sports. That's it. Other than that, it's still 90s.
See, now this one right here, this is another
or
2000s,
one. Whatever.
Aloe. I'm not a big fan of Aloe, but I prefer them over Lululemon. Right? That's fair. I'm saying. Aloe, I prefer them over Lululemon.
All right, for real, I got to look in this game for real.
Gotcha.
Go
ahead.
I got Convo Gillespie for 4-3s at plus 154.
CALLIN Gillespie. All right, and also for the person that asked in the chat, this is Devin Vassell's assist, this is his assist line at -1.5, or over 1.5. I mean, it's super juiced, but obviously you can see why people have been hammering it and why it's a desirable bet. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I like the assist line too, but I like the RA just because he's going to give you the rebound factor as well.
And then now Zion's 10 rebounds are plus 900 on DK. I don't know if you shared that earlier, but I think someone else shared that too. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah, Marcus Smart 2 steals too.
Marcus Smart 2 steals. Let me I'll pull up the Gillespie and then we'll move on to the next game.
Plus 116.
Gillespie.
Hey Chuck, look at Wallace for OKC steals. See what his number is.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've been looking at that like pretty much the entire year. That's a wagon.
Gillespie's 2.5 is at -160 on FanDuel. You're getting a better price. You're getting a -130 on MGM. You're getting a -135 on Pinnacle. But as far as DK and the Blue Book, it's super juiced to 2.5. But you can get a much more playable line on MGM. All right.
Well, I'm definitely going there. So
yeah, not spending a ton of time on that one. I'm not talking about Memphis Jazz. You got picks for Memphis Jazz? Drop that shit in the chat. Is it smart right now to speak on Orlando versus Portland? We don't know who's playing and who's not playing. They both played a game into the fourth quarter last night. I mean, Orlando, I guess, would play everybody, right? Right?
I do think Memphis Jazz has a couple good
All right,
looks.
what are you liking? What are you liking from Memphis Jazz? Because I want to run back Keontae again, but I just haven't spoken on it.
Running back Keontae points, Isaiah's assists, Landale's double. There's some things in there that I really like because, I mean, obviously the game sucks. These teams are bad, but they do play hard. They're young. They got some ballers on there, but we're not going to spend too much time on it. We got a couple games left.
All right, yeah. I mean, you said Landale's double. That's him right there. Obviously, he's got one in the last game. Not a bad. I guess the matchup's not bad either as far as the front line. Their front line's relatively thin outside of Nurkic and the dude who's getting married to his former babysitter. Keontae George. Listen, we're going to run back his points and assists just because you kind of have to.
And Laurie's on a back-to-back after going back from injury too, so I don't think he's out there.
So yeah, you said Laurie's probably not going to play,
right?
Yeah, no, I agree. But he hooped last night. They just got off to such a bad start, man. If they erase the first quarter, they're right in the game. But unfortunately, you can't do that.
Nah, and you had Jamal, and you had a fucking rare scene of fucking Cam Johnson go 5 for 5. Well, 5 from 3. Not 5 for 5. I think 6 for 5. Like, he was pretty close.
6.
Yes. Oh, he had 6?
He had 6.
Oh, they both hit 6.
Yeah.
Or did Jamal hit 7?
I don't know.
I know. Listen, them motherfuckers.
I saw Jamal at 6. I was like, damn.
That's all I know. They was hitting. For
yeah,
sure.
and who's the person who brought up Sam Merrill? I forgot who did that, but let's not.
Somebody brought him up.
Yeah,
never, bro.
Can you tell me it was a dumb motherfucker that would bet on Sam Merrill
off the bench, off the couch, into the lineup.
That sounds like one big stupid motherfucker, man.
Hey, and then you look up, you got Melo going for 7. You got Knipple, his regular 5. Then you got D Mitch for 6, and then you got Garland for 5.
Also, for anybody wondering, I was the dumb dickhead that bet on Sam Merrill. Like, I'm always accountable. Like, I tried to blame somebody else, but it was so much green on the data app, bro. So I was like, I'm going to say what all the data nerds who compartmentalize losing say. I was on the right side, Mike.
Hey, man, listen, one thing about this, I'm gonna tell every time that you tell me something.
I lost always the bet,
listen, it's always the one time when you don't tell your friends, they call you, be like, hey, check it out. We green.
Yes.
Like, listen. Hey, that's why I say, like, I have a lot of fun with gambling, right? Not because I can, but it's all like I'm always trying to find out, the why, more so to speak. And like, for me, if you're not having fun, if it's more of a liability of hope, then you probably want to fucking just stop now. But when you can have fun with it, and like, let's say financially, it's not really an issue for you, it's fun. And remember, like, they don't never say you have a problem when you're winning.
You ain't wrong. You are not wrong.
Yeah, because then you're not addicted. You're just committed.
Yeah. And then, like, they always want to say, oh, you did all this? You did all this?
I'm not addicted. I'm committed.
But anyway, man, I got shit to do today. Man, Merry Christmas. I'm pretty sure I'll see y'all on the timeline. So I'll hit you up later.
You already know, man. Listen, we're going to run through these last games because everybody got shit to do for sure.
Yeah, so everybody on the stage, I'll check y'all a little bit later. Good luck today, and I'm gonna run Green Bay plus 5.5 in college. I don't know if I'm gonna take it live. I don't know if I'm gonna take it pregame. It starts now, but I'll let you know. I'll put it on the timeline.
Appreciate that, brother. You already know.
Enjoy
College basketball maven in Mike Jones. Make sure you guys are locked in with him. Also, my barber just was in the comments. Fuck you, nigga.
Yo, that's crazy. But man,
I'm just saying, bro. Like, you sent out a text on Sunday. Like, on Sunday to tell people that that you're not.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this,
What the
man.
fuck was that? Go
I'm gonna
ahead, bro.
say this, man. I'm gonna say this, man. It's a sad day for Cam Spencer bettors because the books are caught on now. That mug is extremely juiced now at 3 threes.
Yeah, the
Because he
two
was
and a
a
half.
wagon for the longest. Yeah.
Last night was your last night with the 2.5 at a decent price.
Yeah.
Even last night it was kind of juiced by the time I bet it. So,
Bro, somebody, I think it was it Chuck that mentioned Jock Landell?
yeah, he said Landale double
Damn it,
double.
I can't hear Sosa again. Here we go with this again.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. It's probably just Sean.
I can hear you.
Yeah, it's Sean. It's you, Sean. It's not us, it's you. It's not me, it's you. We betting on Gottlieb. No. All right. So listen, the last two games that we're going to run through here are Orlando versus Portland and Houston versus the Clippers. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that one on either because, again, I don't know who may or may not play tonight for Orlando and Portland. That over-under is at 232.5. Both teams played games. I mean, Orlando kind of got, whatever. They kind of got smoked in the end of the game. And Portland was right there at the end against Detroit. So both teams somewhat contested game. And then you factor in travel for Orlando. I know it's not a long flight, but it's still a flight. I would actually lean towards the under in this game. I think we're going to get a whole lot of bricks. I think both teams will look relatively shitty after couple of highly contested games. The play that I'm now rocking with nightly is going to be Paolo Banchero's rebounds or points and rebounds. He has clearly taken a whole different approach as far as rebounding the basketball. He fell one short of it last night, but simply rebounding the ball, as you guys can see, he's taken a huge onus upon himself to really attack the boards, whether it's offensively or defensively. Defensive rebounding, he's been outstanding, and he's just gotten a ton of opportunities as far as chances rebounding the ball. So I'm rocking with Paolo Banchero's rebounds over 8.5. I think he has the motor to go get 10 again tonight. But I will say that I don't like too much because again I don't trust relatively young teams on back-to-backs to go out there and give you a lot offensively. Chalk, you like anything in this one? And then Charles or Sean, anything that you might like?
No, Denny killed me last night, missing all those free throws. So I'm gonna take a break from the Blazers tonight.
Good call. Sean or Charles, anything for this one?
I got nothing on this one.
Yeah, I got nothing, bro.
Hey, I was talking about Jock Landell though, because and you cut out. He mentioned Jock Landell's double-double.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been playing his rebounds pretty much all year. It's been a cash cow, honestly. But one thing that nobody's caught on to, because I haven't seen anybody bet on it, is dude's threes. I'm betting his threes tonight. The over 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's plus money or not, but the matchups there, the position, threes to the positions there. He has been shooting more. So definitely like the threes tonight.
Plus 188.
Yeah, plus 196 right now on FanDuel. Let's see. Shot three.
So why do they do that? Why does FanDuel do that? It's over 1.5 is plus 188, but if you go to 2+, it's plus 196.
Because I don't know exactly what somebody tried to explain that to me before. I'm not really sure why they do the numbers like that.
Doesn't make sense. It's the same bet.
Right. Yeah, I gotta. At least I'm just grateful that y'all are on board with me as far as like some of these games, bro. It's like I want to talk about them, but I really don't. Like some of these games are so ass.
There's a lot. This slate's massive, bro. There's not like college basketball slate today looks like. I looked at it, I was like, man, let there be some good college games, and then I was like, yeah, it looks like shit.
Yeah, and there's like 20 games across 300 fucking schools today.
Hey man, I wish I would have saw that college basketball post y'all made. I would have made y'all redo that graphic, bro.
Why?
I would have taught y'all to Mizzou, dog. But we just not good, bro. We not good, man, and we hurt too,
Listen, that
bro.
was
So,
that was one of the plays that fit the criteria of the home dog. Home dog, you take them first
but that,
half.
but hold on, that game's at a neutral site. Every year we
Yeah,
play Illinois, it's at a neutral site.
you know when I
St. Louis.
realized that? Let me tell you that. I realized it was a first off, I did the collab with Ghost, right? And Ghost was like, it's a big deal. The game's in Missouri, and there's a kid from Illinois that's from Missouri and that's who we bet on, right? So like, you know, my assumption was that even though the game's not a home game, it's in the state of Missouri. It's not crazy, brother.
I mean, it's
No,
not,
I would have.
but it's
I
not.
get
But
it.
you know,
You know what I mean? Like I get
Yeah.
it, and also like, you know, I stand by any bet I make. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. I thought they would at least fight in the first half because obviously they were facing a team that were better, but Illinois just came out and flat out handled business from the jump. They were up like 10 before you knew it, and then you know I think they got up by like as many as like 17 in the first half. So it is
I'm
what
gonna
it
be
is.
running these. I'm gonna be running these team total parlays though. These have been cashing, bro. Like
Yeah, that
I've
first
had a
that
couple
first
other
half
ones
team.
too.
I can't wait for conference season, man. Conference ball is going to be so lovely.
Yeah.
Real quick, Sacramento taking on Detroit. I mean, this might actually be a decent game for props, to be honest. The Clippers Houston game, I'm not touching. You got the Pistons laying 9 on the road. They're obviously the better team. I think Sacramento gives them hell tonight. I think it'll be a wildly competitive basketball game, to be honest with you. One thing we can expect from Russell Westbrook is that he's going to continuously, you know, have the motor. I'll probably take a ticket on Russell Westbrook's RA tonight. As you guys see, this is his game logs. Obviously, head to head, he's had some success, and you know, given the minutes, this is like 21 minutes. That's obviously not his usual workload. This is 31 minutes. This is 28, and this is 25. Under 30 minutes, he hasn't gotten it. I expect him to play 30 plus tonight. Cade Cunningham, not gonna lie, his numbers are set exactly where they should be. Exactly where they should be. So whether if you guys feel like it's something's mispriced, then you know, go for it betting on Cade Cunningham. Me personally, I feel like his lines are set perfect. I don't really want to attack anything because I don't see any like extreme advantage in betting some of his stuff tonight. So I'm gonna stay away from that personally. Chalk, Sean, Charles, anything y'all like in this Pistons Kings matchup?
I like
I like
Ivy
Cade's
points.
Yep, there you go. The guards. Ivy and Cade. Cade eats tonight. I think he's more aggressive. He fouled out last night. Kind of had a bad whistle.
Mm-hmm.
And he does kill the Kings. So I like him up to 35, but I think his line's in at 26.5. I like that. Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing. Points and rebounds, points and assists, PRA, all Cade, and then I like Ivy too. But I'll let him talk on that.
For sure.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, but the Ivy look. Listen, over 7.5. It's just cashed. I mean, he's been cashing that number for a minute since he came back. And we know, like from past years, that he definitely has the ability to score. Another line that I really like, I just haven't got there yet, is the PRA for Ivy, just because the points in the past and the numbers head to head, he's hit it in 3 of the last 3 games against them heads up. So, but I definitely like the points more. Guards against the Kings, that's been a go-to. So, and you can't go wrong with Cade. But I'm right there with you. I think Cade's numbers is, you know, pretty much exactly where they needed to put it to say, hey, you can take the chance with me or with us or not. It's kind of like the Joker triple double last night. You know what? I know he's going to get it, but I can't play minus 150 for a freaking guy to get a triple double. There's too many factors, and they go into that.
For sure. Charles, anything?
I'm good, man. I got something for Houston and Clippers though when we get to it.
That's what we're getting to that straight to that right now. Actually, not going to waste too much time. I got to be out of here like the next 10 minutes anyway. First and foremost, there's 100 plus people in here. There's not 100 likes on the video. Hit the like button. Don't be. I was going to say a bad word. Hit the like button. Get us to 100 likes before you guys get up out of here. It's Christmas. Don't be cheap. Don't be corny. All right, Houston versus the Clippers. Obviously, both teams headed in opposite directions. Even though there is belief in the Clippers locker room that they can make a run as long as they have everyone healthy. This is a game. This is a Kevin Durant game. Personally, I think Kevin Durant's points are in play for this one. Also, not mad at Alperen Sengun's double-double being free money. I like his double-double. Zubac is going to be out for a couple of weeks. He just got diagnosed with an ankle sprain. I like for Alperen Sengun to have his way in every capacity in regards to this basketball game. I think he can score 20, get you 10 boards. Not mad at that either. You know what I mean? All things Alperen Sengun in this matchup, especially given that there is no center available or the starting center is not available. I think that I think Steven Adams, rebounds might be in play at 6.5. He hooked the last time he saw them. I like the bigs for Houston to just give them an advantage in the game, simply because no Zubac, that's a huge loss for them. I mean, you're talking about a guy that's averaging damn near, he's like a 20 and 10 guy nightly, and to take him away, it hurts your interior defense or he doesn't give you elite rim protection, but at least he's a body in the paint. I like for Houston's front line to just obliterate the Clippers tonight. So that'd be my look. Steven Adams, Sengun, and KD. I like all three of them to perform well. I like Brook Lopez, but he's like, at this point in his career, I don't know. I don't exactly know like the level of energy you're going to get from him from an extended run. I just don't. And I can also see John Collins getting into foul trouble. So that's my thoughts on this one. Chalk, Charles, Sean, anything in regards to this matchup? I know Sengun. I just did. Nero. Yeah, I just had it up on screen a second ago. But Chalk, you like anything in this one? And then we'll go to C-Pen for the win.
Yeah, I'm pairing Sengun double-double with James Harden over 2.5 threes. It's plus 183. Obviously shop that around, but that's the only two I like for this game. Obviously, everything aligns with how much the Rockets give up to three. Sengun's matchup, gone over 4 of the last 5 against that team. Now without Zubac, it's kind of a given. He could even get it on assists, honestly. So there's 2 ways that he can rock that. Not really much else intrigues me here beyond those 2.
For sure. And also there it is, Nero, one last time for the double-double for Sengun. And don't you think that's like robbery, bro? Barring an extreme blowout, how does Sengun not get a double-double? Do we take a ticket on Sengun's triple-double?
The minus 105 was a little, I got a little skeptical looking at that.
Yeah, that's how I am. I'm not playing it. No plus money.
I might take a dice roll on his triple double. Obviously, we're not going to get a bunch of love in the triple double data because he hasn't. But I'm not plus 1100. I think he could have a ridiculous game against them. To be honest, no Zubac is so tough for them. They're already ass, and you take your best post player out. That sucks.
Who do they got? Who they got? That's this because this will be what, second or third game without Zubac?
Second, I think, and I think Brook Lopez.
No, yeah, but you're not counting on Brook Lopez for rebounds.
I'm not counting on Brook Lopez for anything. He's like 40.
Yeah. Do they still have Derrick Jones or is he hurt?
I think Derrick Jones is banged up too. He's not playing.
Oh man. Then it got to be John Collins. Somebody got to get boards, bro. I know John Collins is going to be in foul trouble, but this
Yeah,
might be a
12,
game where I
at
know you like
12 against the
Sengun, but
Lakers. You know what I mean? I'm not sure
Collins,
well,
yeah,
but
no, Collins and Adams. I kind of like the backups. I mean, if Houston gets out to a big lead, then Adams might pick up some boards, but I like John Collins rebounds. But my favorite play would probably be um, Tari Eason, bro. I think Tari Eason points, PRA, everything. I like his points like
are
to the moon.
are y'all seeing this right here, bro? This dude played 24 minutes the last time he saw the Houston Rockets and did not record a single rebound.
Oh, really? I did
So
not see that.
How do you do that? How do you do
for
that at 6'10"? Like, how's that possible?
for a triple double look though, I really don't mind Emin Thompson
That's what I
at
was
the
getting ready to
price right
say.
now. I think that's a better look than Sengun.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind
If you're
looking at
just
his
looking at
rebound ladder.
prices. Yeah, I mean rebound and assist ladder, you can get away with there for 35. I don't know if it's more money if you build it out. I haven't looked, but definitely worth a look.
His
Poke
triple
around there.
double. Yeah, triple double plus 3,500. You're probably getting better odds elsewhere too. Not 35 is the best
Probably.
you're going to get on FanDuel. Yep. This belt to ass unless Harden goes for a nuke.
Which he could. He could. This could be a Harden like 6-3 game.
Yeah,
40-point game.
this could definitely be like a James Harden masterclass. Those are never out of the question if we're being honest.
I think I might come off that Sengun double double at minus 105 and go with Amen's RA instead.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where I'm kind of pivoting, just looking at it a little bit more.
Amen's RA. Yep. Not mad at that at all, bro. He's him and his brother all are good at filling up the stat sheet because neither of them have been able to find a jumper yet. Charles, what are you betting on, brother? Charles. Hey, buddy.
My fault. My fault. I was grabbing something at work. My bad. Yeah, dog. I took Chris Dunn and Josh Okogie get 2 steals each. So yeah, I'm getting defensive today. That's where I'm at with it. Chris Dunn for 2 steals at plus 130, and get Josh Okogie for 2 steals at plus 135. And I ended up creating a steals lay with this, man. So I got them 2 and Drew Smith, who I said earlier, for 2 steals at plus 130. You put those all together, you get. Dang, bet this fight don't show all the odds. Well, anyway, this turn is 10. You could get 115 back. I don't know why I can't see like the total odds between the 3 players, but you know, combined plus 130, combined plus 400 between those 2 players with Dunn and Okogie. I mean, that's what you get. So.
All right.
I want to circle back on that Knicks game real quick. I like Anthony Edwards to get 2 blocks at plus 230. I think that the guards that are in play well below the rim, even more so than Brunson does with Kolek and Clarkson and whoever else they'll be running back there. I think his 2 blocks is intriguing. Just wanted to throw that out there at plus 230.
Oh yeah, my fault. It was plus 1050. I remembered when I locked it in. It was plus 1050 on that still lay. So
now we're in the crates. Chalk. That's what I like. Now we're in the crates. We're finding value for real. Anthony Edwards.
Wait, what did he say about Ant?
2 blocks.
Oh yeah, I mean his stocks. What's his stocks at? 3, 3.5. That's you got to look at some of these defensive props. I think people are missing out on the turnover money and the defensive props because nobody wants to bet them. But I like that a lot. But you got to look at Tyrese and points head to head against the Clippers.
Yeah, Tari Eason popped up right away when I was looking at the game individually on the props sites, and it was just all Tari Eason greening points and rebounds and assists. 13.5 PRA seems just not enough.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. I looked at Jabari, but Jabari's numbers aren't good head to head.
I'll never bet on Jabari. I don't like betting him. I'm a run. You guys have a great holidays. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
I'll catch up with y'all.
Appreciate y'all. I was about to get up out of here. First and foremost, everybody that spoke, everybody that comes on here and gives their plays, I appreciate y'all. We're going to continue to do this. I think we're growing. The space is growing well. I think everybody's starting to, just get their name out there a little bit more, which is great. Always appreciative of Prop. You got anything to say before you get up out of here? I know you're just kind of cooling. But I am appreciative of everybody that listens, everybody that speaks, the whole nine. Calling the Shots has been wildly successful since its return this season. We did take some time off last year because life was lifing, but I do like where things are going, and I do like the fact that we can continue to do this and grow it, and it continue to be a good thing. Hope everybody has a great Christmas holiday. Spend some time with your loved ones. Tell your people you love them. Tell your people you care about them. Remember that it's not all about the material shit. Time is the only commodity on earth, and simply giving somebody your time is worth more than anything physical that you can give them. Again, I'm greatly appreciative of y'all's time, because, taking 2-3 hours out your day at any point is not an easy thing, especially if you work a 9 to 5. Even if you're just a viewer and you listen, we do appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit the like button again. I don't think I should have to tell you guys that 800 times. There's going to be a time when we end up coming in here and it'll be super easy. We'll just have like 100 likes, but and that'll be in like a couple months. But you got to manifest things and believe that it'll happen. Hopefully we make you guys some money today. Who knows? We might still try to do something for the holidays. I'm going to be around a lot of family stuff over the next couple of days, but I do enjoy the just doing this stuff in general. So again, great stream. Appreciate everybody that popped up. Fast Money Prop, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your holiday. Chalk Exchange, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your holidays. Charles, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your holiday. And same for you as Sean as well. Everybody else that popped up, whether it's Keith, Book of Chew, Mike Jones, appreciate everyone. Y'all be blessed. Oh, also, go see Marty Supreme on Christmas Day. I've already seen it. Timothy Chalamet is one of the next guys when it comes to film. I'm a big film guy. I know people I know film more than I know music and sports. I know film and music more than I know sports, which you probably think is weird because I do know sports really well. Go see Marty Supreme. I don't really fuck with a lot of young actors. I think Timothy Chalamet is one of the few people that embody the essence of real filmmaking and doing it for a purpose and reason beyond just giving you some bullshit that you see in the theaters. And as a former filmmaker, go to the movies. Stop pirating fucking films. Go take your family to go see Marty Supreme this weekend. Y'all be blessed. Peace. Appreciate you all.